Hi guys and dolls, welcome back to Queenie of London. Long time no see. Welcome to Friday in London. I'm in Camden Town. Look at that for an icon. This is Camden Town. I'm so excited to be doing a little vlog from here today. I haven't been here for absolute yonks, and this was one of my favourite hangouts as a teen. So we're gonna have a lovely little look about today. This is Camden High Street when you first get out of the tube station. We're gonna have a lovely little look about the market. We're gonna see what's changed since I've been here. I'll give you a tiny little bit of history if I can, if only a very selfish, idiosyncratic one. I really hope you enjoy. How are you all doing? I have missed you all so much. So sorry for the long delay in videos. I have been massively held up with work, but I'm really happy it's a Friday that I can do something for you. When you see this, it'll probably be the weekend, so I hope you're all having a stupendous Saturday so far. Over there, look at that, let's talk about it. It's the Electric Ballroom. So that black building there that we can see is the world famous Electric Ballroom. Bit of argy-bargy going on here, but you know, it is North London. Joking. This was the creation of Bill Fuller, absolute legend. He took it over in 1938 from a load of Irish navvies who worked in the area. Really strong Irish connections in Camden. Bill Fuller took it over in 1938, renamed it the Buffalo Club. I'm going off my head here, so forgive me. But yeah, he took it over, and in the war, the tube station, literally right there, was bombed. And Fuller purchased a lot more land, so although it looks tiny, it's a lot bigger than it was, and he actually bought so much round the back to expand it. You know, it had a capacity of 2,000 people, so that was quite a big thing. He got it, it was like a music hall, it was like a massive thing, and it was massively needed for everybody to let their hair down at the end of a hard day's work. He had a management and production company, and he built up a string of venues here and in the States and Ireland. You had everybody playing at his venues. You're talking Sinatra, Hendrix, Johnny Cash. He had this one. What else did he have? I'm just trying to think. I know he renamed it the Carousel. Oh, and the Astoria in Manchester. That was a big one of his. And a place in San Francisco. So that was quite a big thing. 1 second. Sorry about that. Somebody was trying to give me a CD for a donation. I didn't really fancy it. The venue in Manchester, incidentally, was supposed to be where Noel and Liam Gallagher's parents met. So that, like, you know, you could say that Bill Fuller was responsible for Oasis. In the early 70s, the building was used as a rehearsal space from really big names in the music industry, like Led Zeppelin and The Clash and Frank Zappa. What else can I tell you about the Electric Ballroom other than that I've been in there and had a really good night? I think it was in the mid 70s that it became known as the Electric Ballroom. Oh yeah, hang on, and at that time it was who was it? Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols went to see a gig by the Greedies in there, and the guy from the Pogues was there at the time apparently, and that was Sid's gig. Sid Sods Off, which was to raise money for his trip to New York, which he fatefully never returned from. But this is just such an icon of Camden, and I believe it's still open as a nightclub, and they do play music in there, and you've had everybody play in there. It's probably quicker to tell you who ain't played in there, to be honest, but let's just move on, shall we, a little bit. There's tattoos. Everybody's had a tattoo in Camden. I was present with many of my friends who had their first tattoos in Camden. This here, Inverness Street Market, that was probably the first market in a borough that's known for its markets. I think that's been there since the early 19th century. Look how lovely this is. This is so fun. I'm going to cross over because I want to have little butchers over here. This here, where can you see all these, like, they're containers, aren't they, from like the railway. This used to be a tiny little really dingy covered market, and this was the market that I loved when I was a teen, coming in here. But they've obviously like stripped that back and put these containers in, and you can have some drinks up there, which is nice. This is cool. I think there's another one of these container created markets in Shoreditch, but yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to go in there today because I'm after a couple of shops down the way, but that used to be a haunt of mine. That little bit there has special memories for me because that's where I bought my first New York Dolls CD. I love the New York Dolls. If you have a little look, can you see all the artwork above the shops? Camden's pretty famous for that. Eclectic. Oh, on this road as well, there was a really groundbreaking bookshop back in the 60s called Compendium Books, and you had all the most notoriously rebellious poets and thinkers of the time having their works stocked in Compendium Books. It's gone now. I think also, literally going stream of conscious, sorry guys, but I think it might be that is it the yellow one? I'm not sure. It actually might be that Marino. I think that's where Madness lived. I know Madness had a album cover, the second album I think, down at Chalk Farm Station, which is, I'll point to, such a gorgeous evening that direction. And if we walk along here, these shops here, you've got all like touristy stuff, but never ever dismiss them. Go in them because you can find some good bits. There you go, look at, I'm not averse to a fake. Oh, look at them glasses. I used to buy loads of stuff from Camden. I think I was in junior school when I first pestered my parents to take me to Camden. There you go, look at the Converse. Thanks, bus. Oh gosh. Oh, so good. Look at the Starbucks. That's a good Starbucks, isn't it? Very, very strong smell of incense. Oh look, right, I love this. Amazing. I used to be a bit of a grunger. I had the chains attached to my jeans. I love coming here. This is so cool. Yeah, so I thought I'd just bring you with me because I wanted to see how it had changed and to have a bit of a shop. It's a lot busier along this road than I remember. There's more buses going up and down it now. Criminal damage. See what's about. There's loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of pubs in Camden. Pub. They used to have to separate because this area built up around the Industrial Revolution. I'm sure I'll talk about it a lot later. But you had people from Wales, people from Scotland, people from Ireland, obviously people from England, and they used to get in a bit of an argy-bargy when they went for a bevy after a 16-hour stint working hard graft, and so they had to build 4 different pubs for 4 different nationalities. Dublin Castle was where you'll still find them, where Suggs hangs out there having a pint of Guinness. Madness. The Windsor Castle, the Pembroke Castle, and the Edinburgh Castle. So he separated them. I hope it's all gorgeously sunny where you are. What's it been like? Are you all enjoying the sunshine? This is such heat. I think it's about, it must be about 28, 29. Showing you over there, look at the shops, always look up. There's a lot more of them painted now than when I used to hang out here. And you used to have all street food along here, this bit. But I don't think you really have a need for that now, because by the looks of things, at the stables, there's loads more street food. Cold steel piercings. Look at those. It just looks painful to me, I'm afraid. I remember there was a shop on the corner here. Do you remember the Spice Girls? And they had those massive platforms. They used to sell them in a shop in the corner here. But I think actually Camden was the first place to sell DMs, Doc Martens in the UK. There was a shop back there. And there's another one further down Camden High Street. We're coming up to the famous bridge. I'm hoping I see Zombie Punk. She's apparently a big thing. Look her up on Instagram. Her makeup's pretty incredible. We'll walk on this side for now. Handmade leather goods. Ooh, bacon. I'm gonna have a drink in a minute. Sorry. A Shake Shack in Camden. Really? Oh yeah, you see the white little building there with the quirky roof? That was the lockkeeper's cottage, and it's obviously a Starbucks. There's a bakery. Lovely. Here we go. Can I go this way, or is it for cycles? Go this way. There you go. I'm going to keep moving it and you can... Look how pretty, guys. I was going to get a little narrow boat here, but the timings were all wrong and I would never have got here. Seriously, the Who are literally following me at the moment, and I can hear the Who being played on that bridge. Everything I read about is to do with the Who. Écoutez. Can you hear? I won't get fooled again. Yes, so here we are. This is a bit of an icon, isn't it? It's a Mr. Whippy! Oh, I might have to get one. There you go. That's a bit of a sight. Camden Lock, there's the railway. Everything kind of built up around the railway. When it arrived in Camden, down the way there, if you follow that all the way down that road, you come to the Roundhouse. Now the Roundhouse was a turning station for the trains, but it turned into a massively artistic hub in the 50s, 60s, and it was famously the only place that the Doors performed in the UK. I love the Doors! And if you look it up on YouTube, you can see that whole gig, which is fantastic. But they also had an event there which to do with Dialectics of Liberation, I think it was called, and a lot of the people that sold their books in the Compendium bookshop, they spoke there, and a lot of the people that came for that never left. Oh, I'm loving this. And then if you go literally rolling with what I remember at the time, if you just turn around the corner there, you'll come to Amy Winehouse's favourite pub, Hawley Arms, I think it's called. We used to have a drink called Ecstasy. I've had an Ecstasy. I wouldn't recommend it. There you go, that one there. Can you see where they're sitting outside? And the Rixacy is 2 parts Southern Comfort, 2 parts vodka, 1 part Baileys, and some juice. Can't remember what juice. Banana, pineapple, some fruit. But it's pretty heavy stuff. So there's one entrance to the stables there. We're under the famous railway bridge, so everything kind of built up around the growth of the railways. So you have the turntable down there, the roundhouse, that's a massive Camden icon. You obviously have the stables market, so named because it's where the horses bedded down. It was also their hospital, I think something like 400 horses at like peak time. And what else did you have as a result of the railways? Everything just really built up. Warehouses, all as a result of the Industrial Revolution. Cheap housing for the workers. Oh, that one there used to be a really cool shop, that one there. And also they used to sell orange juice and you could always smell it pumping out, and I can't smell it, so that's disappeared. Also, you can literally see what's here and I'll tell you what was. How's that? Under the bridge. So it's all really hippie now. And cool, but it weren't, it was grubby. Under here they used to sell like tapestries. They hung them from the brick, which was cool. I bought one, took it to uni with me. Really cool. Big tapestries, like carpets that you hung from your wall. I'll take you to the proper entrance because I like it better because the sign. Oh my gosh, look. See that? So cute. There you go, there's the other side of the famous sign. So I'm just going to head up here to the other entrance. I'm so excited because I haven't actually been here since this was all redeveloped. What I will say is there's been a couple of fires which is like forced redevelopment, but when I just got off the bridge there, you used to be able to go down off that bridge into like another market, and there was loads of stalls there and like goth punk clothing, and there was also a Punky Fish. Does anybody remember Punky Fish? I do. I literally begged my mum to take me to a Punky Fish. I massively loved Avril Lavigne, and she once said that she had something from Punky Fish, so I looked it up and I found out that she got it from there. And I found out there was one here, so we came here, and it was awesome. They had those trousers with the massive pockets and the tassels and the like the net tops, like fishnet tops, really cool, and the tops with the slits in. Loved all of that. That was my scene. I remember we came up with one of my friends from junior school who also liked that look, so we had a good time. There was loads going on under there. I mean, when you look at this, you can see that it was a stable. See the windows? I love how it's all been repurposed and reused. So I'm just going to walk along here and we'll take you in and see what's occurring. There's so much food going on. A lot of people just come for the food now. It's insane. So much street food, like everything from Yorkshire burritos, which I wouldn't mind trying actually, and curries and Thai food, noodles, fusion, everything, vegan, if you're vegetarian, gluten-free, literally get it all here. It's incredibly varied. So I'm excited to see what's going on, and I'm going to take you into possibly the most gorgeous sweet shop in London. Let's go. So here we are. This is the famous sign. Here's the stables, entrance to the stables market. Let's go in. It's heaving. So as I said, it's Friday and the best time to come to Camden is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my gosh, it's still here. There, Cyberdog. See those massive statues? That's Cyberdog. It's like where you go if you want your neon day glow rave gear. Oh, it's cool. All food here. We'll see loads of food. Oh, they have these little hubs. Love these. Have these everywhere now on the banks of the Thames. On South Bank you get them quite a lot. A creperie. Oh, you got, yeah, it's like 1,000 stalls here. Oh, this one's vacant. I bet it's because it's like a greenhouse. So you just get your stuff from one of the eateries over there. You got like a grill, and there's fish and chips and waffles. And you just put your stuff and you just come and have an eat in there. So good if it's raining. Every time I came to Camden growing up, it was hammering it down with rain. So I touch wood, bang in my head, it stays dry. Oh, you can go down. This is all new to me, so we're just going to have a wander, okay? We've got some, always come to Camden for wall decor, jewellery, gorge. So look at the lovely buildings, aren't they gorgeous? Where should we go? Do we link if we go? Well, let's go this way first of all. Oh my gosh, look! Oh, it's like a proper Romany wagon. Oh, it's fantastic. I need to take a photo of that, it's gorgeous. Had one of these growing up on our dresser that you wound and it played music. I've not watched Peaky Blinders. Is there a Romany wagon in it? Let me know. Oh, here's Amy. Look. Here's Amy. I read today. She died in 2011. I couldn't believe it because it didn't feel that long ago. While everybody's having their photos taken, I'm just going to have a nosy down here. Look at this. What's Tomb Raider? Is that Lara Croft? Look at me with my computer game knowledge. And this is like a lovely social eating space. Lovely. So I don't really have to go down there, do I, guys? Because it doesn't seem to be that many shops. There's Amy. She life size because I know she's the same height as me, and she's got heels on. Oh, that's lovely. There's loads of dedications to Amy around here. It's really nice to see everybody taking photos of her. Oh my god, look at the car. Look at this. This reminds me of Florence. In Florence, they've all got diddy cars like this. Look, how lovely. They've all gone now. It's really nice how they've done it actually, because you used to be very, very exposed to the elements. And now even if it rains, you're pretty safe. Let's walk up here. We've got Italian craft pizza. Lovely. This is just a place to be on a gorgeous summer's evening. I love the cobbled pavement. Oh, up here. We've got to go in here. This is Hans and Gretel. Wait till you see this. Look at this, guys. This is such an incredible sweet shop. I'm going to go inside, I'll show you what it's like, and we're going to hopefully pick up some stuff for me to take home with me, but you've got to see it. Just look at this. It's just literally magical. Look at the ceiling. Oh my god, the smell. It hits you. Oh guys, it smells like vanilla sugar. You can have gelato, Hans and Gretel gelato. I think you can have candy floss. You've got pick and mix. Look at the little sweetheart. We're going to do some pick and mix. Look at this. Oh my. Oh my god, I love the bags that it comes in. Oh, look. Oh, is that cotton candy in there? Lollipops. Create your own. You can have these little jars. So cute. Oh, I had to get a bag of pick and mix. And there's all your ice cream over there. Sorry. What have we got here? Oh, these are vegan. Look, there you go. Candy floss bucket. Right, let me have a little look-see around. Look at all of them up there. I've got to get myself something. So I got myself, well not for me, a candy floss bag and some pick and mix. So I'm in the good books when I get home. Okay, so I just had a little quick look up the other end. And there's not much to show you there. So how's about we head through here? I remember these umbrellas in the sky, which are always very significant. See what's occurring up here. You've got all these little individual shops, eclectic shops with street fashion in, vintage collection. Oh my, you can tell like these were stables, the way they're shaped. Love this. And you've got like touristy bits. Oh wow, it smells vintage, I'm saying that. Look up at the ceiling. I love that. How cool. Should take a photo, guys. Right, let's mosey along, see what's occurring. Do you want to have a little look at these Londony bits? There you go, guys. I'm after a really big, chunky, ethnic ring. Oh my gosh, look at the tartan. Star Shop London. I really can't even look at a coat right now. I'm so hot, but it's lovely and cool. Oh my god, look at the scooter. S Ponder for guys, but I'd probably pick up a few of them tees by the looks of it. Bags. Go. More clothes. You have like, I love the way these are shaped like an actual stable. That's nice. It's like cord. Hats, more jumpers, custom tees, urban gift. I bet all these shops have Instagram stores, so you can look them up if you see any you fancy. So this is how I remember Camden, looking like a lot like this. Loads and loads of t-shirts. First ever New York Dolls CD I bought from a guy around the side of where those containers are, that market there. I think it's called Buck Street. He was like, you can have a t-shirt with that. And he gave me a t-shirt with the proper lipstick on and everything. I was proper chuffed. Cactus Leather Workshop. Thought I could smell something good. Unique Home. That sounds like a bit of me. What's occurring? It's like lighting. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look. Love these prints. Unique Home. Look how cool they look. The one in the middle. Amazing. So you have like loads of prints. Are they like posters? This is like proper Camden. Oh, these are like framed. Oh my god, look at Wednesday. Aha, they're really good. They're like magazine covers. Oh my gosh, look. Awesome. Some of these I'll pop into you guys so that this video isn't an absolute age long. The Wizard store. Oh look, I want that. Well, more specifically, I want a Daily Profit. It's a proper little unofficial Harry Potter shop. I know loads of these you can't film in. Look, oh, I want the one with Sirius Black. Because I like a rebel. What is that? Quarry Land. Canberry. Look at this. Oh my gosh. How incredible. It's like proper, this is goth, but it's like Savile Row goth. That's the thing. What's this one? Vintage cameras, souvenirs and clothing. Sorry darling. This one.
Oh my god,
Alright. Darkwear UK Limited. There's Amy. See? And some Nirvana. Now I feel like I'm in Camden. You couldn't walk through here back in the day without some System of the Down playing. Wasn't really my thing, but I like Nightwish, who I saw here. Silo ethno-punk clothing. What's ethno-punk? Enlighten me, someone who's hip. Oh wow, look at all this. This is called Gothic Giftware. Does anybody remember Emily Strange? Like little cartoon character. We were all big into her when I was a bit emo. There's lovely glasses in here. Look. So you can even come for frames. This is amazing. What set? There you go. This one's called... Oh, good name. Good name. More ice cream. Coup style. Sorry. There you go. That little bub's just knackered. Tainted prints. Wonder if Harry shops in here, hey? Bless him. Look at this. Oh look, the chandelier's a bit of me. Have that in my hallway. What's happening here? Leather workshop. A lot of leather. Right. Go through here. I'm looking for my bookshop. If I'm hoping it's still here. Sorry. Oh wow. Vintage market. Yes please. Look at these for babies. Vintage market. Doing it now. Oh my god, the smell. Incense. Look at all this. The dresses. Oh my goodness. This is pretty cool. It was never like this before. Look at all this, guys. Salt lamps. Buddhas. Crystals. Wow. Love all the brickwork and everything. Oh, it's like an arcade now. There's t-shirts down there. Random. Oh, I think I know where my bookshop. I think it's still here. I think I just saw. I might have to run to that. Look at this. Right, we might have to come back to this bit because I don't want to miss my bookshop. Oh, hang on, this used to be something else. I think this just used to be one whole big clothing zone. Instead, yes, it did. It used to have records in the back, and it used to have clothes all in the front. It's just one big area before. Now they've segregated it. I remember this. Right, let's head back out. Some of that's just the back of some of those shops as well, so not too worried about missing that. Let's go out here. Ooh! Look at how cool that looks. Oh, it looks so good. Love the lighting. And look at this, ancient Egypt. Isn't that amazing? I do like the way they've developed it, I must say. Look at all the jewellery down there. Should we wiggle? Go on. I hope Market Hall is open. Oh my gosh. This is kind of what I'm after. Big, big rings. So much to look at. Like these. Wow. So gorgeous. And you've got like eateries up here. Let's wiggle. We're literally just randomly walking, guys, and seeing where we end up today. If you watch my Windsor vlog, this is how it's going to go, because these markets, although the buildings are really, really old, these ones were only relatively recently developed. The original market was set up alongside the lock, which we'll go and look at, in 1974. Oh, look at these, our K-dogs. Oh, my brother would love this. He loves corn dogs. Crispy crunch corn dog, hot Cheetos. My, they sound good. That girl was probably tucking into one. I film her because it looks gorgeous, but I wouldn't like to be filmed whilst eating. This is like a little food alley, which I love. Yes, I was looking about on YouTube, and because I wanted to see what it looked like. Ages ago this was. Christmas time I had a look, and I was like, I've got to go up there because nobody really showed you about that much. So I hope you find this video useful if you're thinking of a little trip to Camden. Look how cool. Greek street food. Oh, okay, so I'm back here. Oh, here's your big foodie bit. Camden Thai street food, Malaysian food. We'll go through it. Oh, the smell. I'm so hungry. Hello. Italian alley. Hey, in a minute, darling. I'll come back. Look at all this, will you? Absolutely heaving. Gorgeous smells. I recognise that sign. I think that's a chain. Look, all down there. Should we walk down there? Blinding sunshine. Love this. Camden retro signs. That will do. Raven Cottage. Look, that's mine. That's my team, Fulham, Craven Cottage. That's obviously a sign I should nip back into there. Oh look, no one's come down here. It's all about the food. Coffee. Coal exchange. I didn't bring any coal. What's here? Oh. Bayline, London. Heard of those? Soaps, isn't it? Is it soap? Cute. Got some more jewellery behind me. Got some more shirts. love this. There's there's records. Look, there's loads of records. That's Wild Horses. There's another one down Inverness Street that's really, really famous. Is it? I think it's called On the Floor, if I remember rightly. On the Floor, London. To Home from London. Oh, how cute! So all gifts. I could live in one of these. They're so cute. Look at that. Burlesque. More touristy bits. The Oxford Street bag. You've got your street signs. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it does say coal exchange. I didn't bring any coal. Oh, look at this. I love the lapels. Chiffon. What's this one? Terminal D Fashion. Wow. This is very organised. When I was coming up here, it was all everywhere. You just literally chanced your luck. It was very orderly. They've got football shirts and everything in there. What's this one? All portraits. I think I've come back. Yeah, I've come back to the Egyptians. Oh, look. Look at the wall art. Isn't that good? This is where it said vintage fashion. Let me walk back, unless I can... could walk through there. Shall I walk through here? Posters! What I'm doing at the moment, guys, I told you this would be idiosyncratic. I'm making a gallery wall of everything that inspires me above my desk, because I have a gallery wall of all my family on one side and places I've lived, and then on the other I want to have everybody that kind of adds to my mind. Look at these. So writers, musicians, artists, everybody like that above my desk. So good for my head. Oh, so you could go that way. Let's go this way. This is cool. I feel like I'm kind of at the pier again. I always say that, don't I? You've got like party wear here. Okay, I know where I am. There's the pods. You've got like, I think that's the back of Cyberpunk. So let me get to the market hall, shall we? I think that would be a good move. We'll go in the market hall. I'll be back. Guys, I missed the market hall. I think it closes early, but no drama, because I really only just wanted to cut through it on the off chance, and I doubt there'll be anything in there that I can't look at anywhere else. So we'll just go through here to the water. What have we got here? Neat burgers. There's lots of burger joints, I must say. This is old. Very old. Look, Camden block music. This is retro. This has been here for ages. I remember shopping in here. Guys, the absolute smell is so to die for. Sorry. Head down to the water and look. Oh, I love it. These are gorgeous, these little buildings. I could live in one of those. Got more of these pods. You've got, ooh, look. Massive. More of the buildings looking like this. Samsung. And these right here, this is like the site of the original 1974 market. We've got more food huts. Gotta say, it's mainly food now, isn't it? Can I get to the waterfront? Hope so. There you go. Here you go. So here's the lock. You can have a little look here. Can I even get to the bridge? Because people are going over the bridge, so I guess I can't go that way anymore. Never mind, no bummer, I'll go this way. Yeah, so this is like Nash, who did the Regent's Canal, which is obviously pivotal to industry, and the people living along Regent's didn't want it going through their domain, so it came through Camden. You can get a little boat, a canal boat still, from Little Venice. I'll leave some links for you below because I found a couple of companies that you could use. I think they're called London Waterways, and there's one called Jason's. Go to Little Venice to bring you here, and then if you follow it far enough you'll come up to Regent's Park. Lovely weeping willows. You can go a lot. You can obviously walk it, which is lovely. Have a look at some narrow boats. There's Starbucks. I'm going to have to walk all the way around this because it's closed off. But this, I might talk to you about it on the other side actually, so you can see better. This is something. This. Okay. This gorgeous bridge. What a lovely picture. Yeah, see, the lockkeeper's cottage that was Starbucks has just been thoroughly graffitied. Wow. Wow, I wonder when that went. Does anybody know? Any Londoners more informed than I am? Wow. We'll talk about that lovely building over there. Do you see it? What says Dingwalls? That's important to Camden. Look, it's just literally been thoroughly arted. Crikey. Sushi salsa seems to have survived. Right, let me get into a nice position where I'm not in anybody's way. Those guys are dealing with the lock. Look, you can see them waiting for the water to rise. So T.E. Dingwall, whose name is still on that disused warehouse there, that became a very, very famous music hall. It's all to do with the Industrial Revolution and how the goods were taken off the railway and transported across London by horse. So this was like I believe it was timber. I think Dingwalls was a timber merchant. And so at the end of the day, they needed somewhere to go, and at the time, I think this building was vacant. So they turned it into a music hall for the traders, and Dingwall, being like a prominent businessman, he put his name on it. This is like 1973, so about the same time as the market built up. At the time, this was like the largest in London, and it was open really, really late until 2 a.m, which was unheard of at the time. And it became known for like loads of pub rockers, like Kilburn and the High Roads, like Ian Dury. I love those. You can look them up, pretty catchy. You can eat, drink and dance like at the same time, so it was unusual, and it was really, really cheap because it was meant for workers, so it filled like a gap in the market. It's obviously a nice location. It became known as, you know, pub rock and punk rock in the mid to late 70s. It was always really, really eclectic, and you had the likes of Desmond Dekker and the Clash and the Pistols and the Ramones. massively favourite haunt of Charlie Watts of the Stones, George Melly. Who else went in that? David Hockney, I read. David Hockney, Lucian Freud. Blondie did her, I don't know if it was her first UK gig, but she certainly did quite a massive, wild UK gig in there. And probably the thing that Dingwalls is most famous for to me is particular night when the Clash and there was the guy from the Stranglers, Burnell, is it Burnell? From the Stranglers, he took on the Clash and the Sex Pistols in like a bit of a punch up outside in the late 70s. That was quite a notorious event, but now it looks pretty. I think they still host bands. Actually, I think I read that the guy who's recently taken over Dingwalls, he fought to keep the name because for a long time it wasn't actually called Dingwalls, and it was literally just something else. I don't know, I'm not cool enough, but it was known as something else for a long time. But that is another Camden icon. So there you go, look at it looking lovely. How good are they up there on the terrace? And this guy's pretty cool here on his narrowboat, which I love. So let's walk along a bit more, shall we? Rosie and Jim, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Sorry, I don't want to walk in there. Sushi Samba, loads of these. Oh, it's Sushi Salsa. I'm too cool now. We're going on the bridge. Lovely outdoor dining here. Gosh, this is steeper than I recall. Crikey, I wouldn't like to be here when it's raining anymore. Look at this. Treacherous. I'm glad I've been sensible with footwear today, but here we are. We are on the very famous bridge. Take us all in. So I think it's that way towards Regent's Park, London Zoo. Look up London Zoo at the moment actually. They're doing some late nights for adults. And they're open till 10. How cool is that? And there's like a food market, which is lovely. So you can hang out with the penguins whilst having some lovely artisanal food. Have a lovely view. I hope you can see this all right. I can't actually see my screen because it's so gloriously sunny, but you have all these lovely waterside properties, and you can follow this down and take a canal walk. I might take you down there a little bit. I want to see if something's still there actually. Look at that little dog. How sweet. I'll get you. Oh, I can see my screen now. Shall I get you a view when I get to the bottom? So glad that's a slope and not steps. There you go. How pretty is that? Just in time for a boat. So I'm standing there nicking my brother's Hansel and Gretel pick and nick, and the lady next to me, she was talking to someone and I got involved, and oh, you can have a boat ride, look. Sorry. She said that there was loads of people from Sheffield here, which I did notice actually. I noticed all lovely northern accents. I'm going to go this way because the Arctic Monkeys are playing here tonight. So there you go, Camden music heritage in action. I used to like the Arctic Monkeys. Did they do I bet that you looked along the dance floor. What's along here? I wanted to get to the bookshop. I bet it's not open anymore. Camden Town Brewery. That sounds alright to me. What's this one? West Yard. Oh, I think it's here, but I don't think it's open. There's Yorkshire Burrito. Can you see? Steak and burgers box, burgers and fries. Very down to earth. Oh, it's here, look. Boom Cat books. Books, records, art. Wanted to go in there. Not open. Diddums. And there used to be Black Girl books. Has it just been renamed? Because I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It's just called Boom Cat now. It used to be Black Girl books. There we go. That's retro as well. That's been here a long time. And here. So this is all the site of like the original market. This is how it probably would have looked for like local arts and crafts traders. There's the orange juice. That used to be way at the front. There's hats there. What's around here? Yeah, so that dialectics of liberation that I was talking about that was at the Roundhouse. A lot of the people come from America when they came to hear all these eclectic speakers, and they thought that this was a pretty inspiring sort of place where they could sort of gather and share ideas, etc. There's nothing really down here, we'll go the other way. So they just stayed. There's like a little legend that it was them who set up the market by having to earn money for their keep and selling all the stuff they'd got off their travels. Like, they were hippies, so they've been a lot of places. Oh look, everything's kind of shutting up now and we're back here. So I think I've pretty much shown you around stables, which has been lovely. Incredibly different from how I remember it. Incredibly different. But it's nice, and it's nice to see it very, very busy on a lovely summer evening. I do like these pods because else you're really stuffed, because there's so much eating here, so much on offer. If it rains, it's really petered out, isn't it? Wash out. So it's good to see they've got loads of the pods, more down there. Beautiful. I love that old sign there that I've just seen, entrance to workshops and studios. That's pretty old. And the clock there. There's loads and loads of clocks about Camden if you look for them that I've noticed. This shop here is a skinny dip now, but it used to be something really, really quirky that had loads of gifts and stuff in, like, I don't know how to describe it really, like cult, like Pulp Fiction-y, and really famous films like Casablanca, all like merchandise and bits like that, random things, funny things. It was lovely, but that's gone. I'm going to have a little look and see what else is up here. There's so much food and drink. So you got like nightlife starting now because it's nearly 7. Happy socks. E&E, don't know what E&E is. Sounds Dodge to me. It's not Dodge. It's good to see Mr. Whippy's still popular. There's been loads of stuff in the news here about ice cream vans. I like an ice cream van. You know, like Francis Rossi from Status Quo. He worked on ice cream vans, didn't he? And Jet Black. I've shown you that view there. I might cross over because didn't I walk this way on the way here? And I want to. Oh no, I walked the other side. I'm fine. Here's Shake Shack again. Yeah, I even spied a Sports Direct down there. That's insane. How can you have a Sports Direct and artisanal Camden. We'll walk on this side, show you what's in these shops. Some England shirts. There's a lot of football shirts that you can buy in Camden now. American candy store. Touristy. These shops really haven't changed since I was here last. This is how it's always looked with the t-shirts. There's not really band t-shirts anymore though, and I thought there'd be more posters. Pretty chocker. Yeah, if you were to buy anything from these shops, you'd have to haggle. Light up t-shirts. Look at this one, Dark Angel. Wow. So this is all like part of Camden High Street, and it stretches all the way like down the other end. Shall we have a look and see if that market with the crates is still open, whatever it's called? Oxford Arms, and then down the other end you have the World's End, like you have at Chelsea, but it wasn't always called the World's End here. I think it was called the Mother Redcap, which was what the area was known as before Mr. Camden came along and gave his name to it. I'm not good with the topography, is that what we say? Topography of North London. I think it was a Lord Camden. More decorations on the top there. We've got these t-shirts here. Keep calm, I'm a musician. There never used to be this many children in Camden. It's family friendly now. Peasy. Ray-Ban. Wow, this is getting a bit hip for me. Glorious London. Fred Perry, bloody hell. There's a Starbucks. That's all Starbucks have got now, that one there. It's not as good as their old building, Lockkeeper's Cottage. Never mind. All of these shops, by the way, their stuff's outside, but you go in them and it's way down the back of, like, they're really long shops, and you can always go downstairs and they'll show you their wares, if you know what I mean. The dodgy knockoffs. Namaste, it's pretty. KFC's been there for as long as I've been alive. Yeah, so it stretches all the way down where the traffic's coming from. It's like down the other end. It's not like there's no markets down there, so you just kind of get like a normal high street, normal British high street, chain shops and stuff. And everybody kind of gives up by the station. And there's all the crates and stuff. People are still going in there, so shall we see? Shall we see? Let's have a butcher's. Yeah, so it used to be like it looked like a fruit and veg market, to be honest, but what was here before. Well, it's really weird, like storage containers, but okay, we might as well have a look. Some stuff's open. What does it say? This floor, shops, more eateries. Oh, sorry. Oh, so they have kind of kept like this market vibe, which is cool. And then I'm not going to go upstairs, I don't think. Most of this is closed. Never mind. So you walk up. It's like a fun house, isn't it? In a way, it's kind of better because it's covered. It's covered more. Thought it was totally exposed and you just got drenched. A lot of like personalisation stuff, piercings going on, salt lamps again, hats, and that's the end. So yeah, they've just kind of built everything into crates. So that's what that looks like, just in case you wondered. Look over your side. And then you must go up the stairs to the eateries and the little bars. Lovely. Handmade silver filigree. Street art. Oh, you can go in that one. That one's got more jewellery and stuff. An Inverness street market. Actually, that's all packing up. That's mainly like an everyday kind of market, like your fruit and veg and stuff. I think they actually do like a heavy concentration of arts and craftsy bits as well. Like that's their daily, so that's like the oldest market in Camden, and there's like a comic book store down there. Shall we have a look? It probably won't be open now, but I'll just give you an idea just to show you, and you're seeing what it's like on a Friday evening in London in the summertime. Trying to turn around. Here you go, down there, and there's a pub down there that's really famous at the end. Everybody used to go in there for a game of pool. I can't remember what it's called now. And I think the Gallaghers used to play pool in there a lot. You struggle to kind of find anybody who was like big in Britpop that didn't go into a pub at Camden at some point. And yeah, Camden's all about musical heritage. And at the Electric Ballroom there, you had like Prince, the Specials, everybody. If they weren't playing, they were socialising. And then if you go down there, you had the Camden Palace. Madonna had her first gig there. Like loads of comedians used to have nights out in there. And I wonder if there's still, I don't know if it was the first one, but it's certainly a good one. I've been in there. Lovely Brewdog. If anybody likes Brewdog, there's a Brewdog pub in Camden that's gorgeous. It's so well themed. It's a good pub to go into. So I'm back at Camden Town Station. I might just get myself a drink before I brave the tube. So guys, I am descending into the bowels of the Northern Line on my way home. I really hope you all enjoyed this video, having a little look-see around Camden with me on a Friday in London. I hope you all have a stupendous weekend. Let me all know what you're up to in the comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Promise that it won't be such a long gap between videos next time. I have a ticket booked for something that's reopening next week, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. So until next time, loads and loads of love from London, just in time to disembark this escalator. Queenie.